Hello, it's me, Clayton, and I just got done watching La La Land. And even though I think it's a bit overrated, it is a very good musical, and it's actually something original from Hollywood for once, while it also happens to celebrate Hollywood and LA history. But let's get to the story. The, sto- the story is about an aspiring actress named Mia, played by Emma Stone, and a pianist who wishes to own a jazz club named Sebastian, played by Ryan Gosling. The two end up falling in love with each other as we watch their dreams and aspirations as they try to get to their goals, while also forming their romance and also exploring their relationship with the city of LA and their love for the cultures within. So, what did I like about this movie? Well, it's clear that everyone involved in the film absolutely adores Los Angeles. The shots of the various areas of Los Angeles, the way the characters speak, the constant references to movies and music and the architecture of LA, it's very much a love letter to the city and to the various people who made it the legendary place it is. The acting in the film is very good throughout, with obviously Ryan Gosling and Emma Stone being the best, as they have excellent chemistry with each other, and even though their relationship is almost cartoonishly lovable, they're able to get across with them quickly becoming a couple simply based on the fact that they have great chemistry. The smaller roles are done very well too, with J.K. Simmons doing a good job with the limited scenes he's allowed in the film, and John Legend being a pretty good supporting character as Keith, who, in my opinion, is one of the best songs in the film. Speaking of songs, this is one of the very first original musicals that we've had in quite a while, and some of the songs won't end up stuck in your head, but many of them are well composed, well put together, and well sung. If you ask me for my favorite songs, it would probably be City of Stars and Start a Fire. Start a Fire being John Legend's song. But then again, it's John Legend. Anything he touches is pure gold. The cinematography of the film really helps it stand out, as it really feels like both a movie and a Broadway play sometimes. The way the camera swerves around during certain scenes, the way that it does close-ups, and the way it fades out, it feels very much like a 1950s style musical or a Broadway play, and it helps the film stand out from the crowd. So even though the love story and the whole message about following your dreams has been done a million times, what matters is what the film brought to the story that's interesting, and with the cinematography and the songs, it definitely does that. Also, I like the fact that the film has a very clear three-act structure, as at certain points in the film you see which season the film takes place on, and that season generally says what act the film is in. It's a very clever way of handling it. Unfortunately, I do have some problems with it. La La Land has a couple of dull moments near the second and third quarters of the film, where it's not the fact that the story isn't interesting to follow, it's just there are some moments where the story drags a bit, where it feels like certain scenes are added in just to reach the 2-hour mark, rather than just keeping the story rolling at the smooth pace that was in the first quarter and the final quarter. But once you get past those parts and once you actually get to the ending, it's probably one of the best endings I've seen in a musical for a while. Without spoiling anything, it's one trippy sequence after another that's either a daydream or a hallucination, but it's something to admire, and a lot of that has to come through with Ryan Gosling and Emma Stone's chemistry, as well as the great set design and the cinematography. So yeah, I don't know if La La Land's going to set the world on fire or if it's going to win any Oscars, but for people who have an appreciation for Hollywood, its history, and just the style of musicals, you'll definitely have a good time. So I'll give La La Land an 8 out of 10. See you guys next time.